How'd you meet Grandma?
Well, I went out to Triangle Gardens at the same place, and I knew Arthur Seiler, who was a friend of my friend's. And when I went in the door, Alta was sitting there with her. She'd brought her out there because she had a sleeping room with Arthur Seiler, and so that Arthur took her out there with her to dance. When I walked in the door, she said, "See that guy there?" She said, "He's a good dancer." She told Alta that. And so every time I look over at Arthur Seiler, because I knew her, Alta would be looking at me, your grandma. So finally I went over and asked her to dance. And so we started dancing, and later on I asked her for a date, and that's the way we got started, you know. But she thought I was a good dancer. And after we were married and everything, I told your grandma that, and she said she never would admit she did that. She's watching, looking at me. I know she was, Hunter. I wouldn't have noticed her like that, you know. But she never would admit it that she did.
Yeah.
But that's how we got started there. And one thing went for another. And I know I was trying to entertain her all the time, and I was wearing myself out. We were going somewhere all the time, and I was trying to work too, you know. I thought I was doing what she wanted. I like to swim, so I'd take her to Alney and we'd go swimming. And one day she said, "Would it be all right if we didn't go swimming?" She didn't like swimming. Couldn't even swim, didn't want to, but she wasn't telling me, you know, until then. So I said, sure, we could do something else, you know. So even after we got married, I took her to the ball game, you know. I told you about that. Took her to the World Series. And that was a historic thing because the Browns and St. Louis was playing together in the same city. First time that ever happened, you know.
Yeah.
But I took her to that on her honeymoon, thinking I was going to really please her. I was really making her happy, and she didn't care for that at all either. She told me later.
Guess it didn't matter too much,
no,
though.
we come back and stayed with her folks for 2 weeks. Stayed upstairs in a little old farmhouse out there, just happy as could be, you know. Then I went back working the oil fields after that for a while, and drove a truck some more. I done a lot of things. Bought a service station, run that for a while.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Where at, in Flora?